G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm standing on the 18th tee at Pebble Beach. I'm going to do my first speed session of this 2-month challenge that I'm setting myself. I'm going to see how quick I can get in 2 months. But what I thought I'd do is I'd take this opportunity to not only do a speed session, but I thought I'd also test my Uneekor Eye Mini's ball speed against all my other units and just put it out there on camera. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to warm up through this session and hopefully I'll hit some bombs. But the main purpose of this video is to test out the ball speed differences between my units. So first up, I'm going to be comparing my GC2 to the Uneekor Eye Mini, and we're going to see how the ball speeds compare. Okay, so we have Uneekor Eye Mini versus GC2. Okay, hit it out the heel. We had 158 ball speed on the Eye Mini. We had 164 ball speed on the GC2. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because ever since having the Eye Mini, I've just noticed the ball speed appears to be low for me with driver. And I've tested this against all my other units and I've seen a consistent theme. It always seems to be lower ball speeds with driver, even lower than my MLM2 Pro and my Garmin R10, lower than the GC2, lower than the PRGR. So I just thought I'd put a video out there just showing all of this. Funnily enough, Mr. Short Game just put out a video as well. I'll link that video in the description. Check out the driver at the end of that video because against a TrackMan, his Uneekor Eye Mini was 5 miles an hour slower on, I think he hit 3 drives. 2 of them were 5 miles an hour slower. 1 of them was 4 miles an hour slower. Definitely check out that video because that just confirms exactly what I've been seeing with my Uneekor Eye Mini. Okay, let's try and ramp up the speed. Okay, a little bit quicker. That was actually a really nice drive. 160 ball speed on the Eye Mini. We had 166 on the Foresight GC2, 163 on the PRGR. 3 miles an hour slower than the PRGR, 6 miles an hour slower than the Foresight GC2. I have kind of aligned my GC2. It's not perfectly aligned, so take the shot shape and all that with a grain of salt. I mean, that one was pretty much identical to what we saw on the Unicor Eye Mini. The main purpose of this video is all about ball speed. That's all I'm concerned about. Okay, not the best swing there. It was a little bit quicker, 161.3 on the Eye Mini. We had, oh, the Foresight might have missed that one. Let me just see. No, it didn't miss that one, it got it. We had 166. The actual PRGR did miss that though. It had 113 club speed though, the PRGR, whereas we had 115 on the Eye Mini. That was a solid strike. Beautiful ball flight on that one. 162.7 on the Eye Mini. We had 168 on the Foresight. And we had 166 on the PRGR. We had 113 for a club speed, 113.6 on the Eye Mini for a club speed. So the club speed looks good. And that was just a really nice drive. One thing I did do with my speed sticks, I changed the grips on them. I put some decent grips on. They're the exact same grip that I use on my clubs. This has actually helped. And I had the original grips on there and they were real slippery. So putting these on has really helped with keeping grip of these things, you know, and working on that speed. You don't want to be letting go of these. So I'm trying to do 2 sessions of the Super Speed Sticks programs and also doing 1 session a week where I just do this and I'll swing these speed sticks and then just try and max out driver. That's my plan for the next 2 months. We'll see how we go. Oh, that was a bad swing. Definitely feeling those speed stick swings there. Look at the data anyway. We had 158 on the Eye Mini, 163 on the Foresight GC2, 160 on the PRGR. We had 112 for a swing speed on the PRGR, 114.5 on the Eye Mini. Oh, got a little droppy on that swing, just dropped it to the inside. We had 161 ball speed on the Eye Mini, 167 on the Foresight GC2, 164 on the PRGR. For club speed, the PRGR had 113 versus the 115.4 on the Eye Mini. A little bit off the toe, but not a bad drive. We had 161.8 on the Eye Mini, 169 on the GC2. That's good to see. 166 on the PRGR. So love seeing those ball speeds. Good to see the Eye Mini get into the 160s. Again, I'm using a lot of effort to do that though. I'm maxing out just to get into the 160s on the Eye Mini, which for me, I know I swing a little bit quicker than that, or my ball speed is a little quicker than that. For club speeds, we had 112 on the PRGR versus 114.5 on the Eye Mini. Okay, that was a little bit quicker on the Eye Mini. Stay right. That's going to be our first ball in the water. Okay. Oh, we cracked 170 on the Foresight. Lovely. So we had 162.7 on the Eye Mini, 170 on the Foresight. Good to be back in the 170s. And 166 on the PRGR. I do think the PRGR is more realistic. To me personally, I think the Foresight slightly overestimates ball speed. I have said this in multiple videos. I think the Foresight's 2 to 3 miles an hour too quick. However, the Foresight 2 is not going to get any more updates. It's pretty much phased out. So it's always going to read a couple of miles over indefinitely. Again, the Eye Mini, I mean, that is seriously low. I mean, I'd put that honestly at about 165, 166. That's exactly what the PRGR is saying. So very interesting there. For club speeds, we had 113 on the PRGR, 118.5 on the Eye Mini. I mean, that to me is just, it's too quick. That was a decent drive. I hit it solid. The smash factor on the Eye Mini is 1.37, which is just incorrect. It's just so low. The smash factor is not anywhere remotely correct. Yeah, all right, let's hit one more and then I'll switch over to the Rapsodo. Okay, that was definitely low heel. We had 160.7 on the Eye Mini. We had 167 on the Foresight and the PRGR missed it. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro and I'll do a bit of work with the speed sticks and then I'll hit some more shots. Okay, I've got the MLM2 Pro connected, good to go, so let's hit some more drives. Okay, I'll switch over to my Titleist golf balls with my Rapsodo ball dots on them. Oh, I'm feeling it from those swings with the speed sticks. Not the best swing there. Right, we had 157.6 on the Eye Mini. We had 158 on the Rapsodo, and I'm just going to have a little rest because my body is feeling it. What I will say is speed training is kind of like going on a diet. You go on a diet, you work really hard to lose weight or, you know, gain speed, and then you eat a few bad meals and you put all your weight back on again. And it's the same thing with speed training. I feel like you work so hard to gain speed. I've had maybe a month and a bit off from speed training and I'm not back to where I was, but I've lost a lot of the speed that I initially gained. It is hard work to keep and maintain speed. All right, let's hit some drives. Not a good strike there. That's a complete misread from the Rapsodo. Oh, sorry, the Eye Mini. I mean, look at the slice. That is just ridiculous. The Rapsodo showing the true ball flight there. It was a fade, but it wasn't a ridiculous slice. Look at the side spin there. I mean, it's a 34 spin axis. I actually hit it off the toe. Looking at the spin axis on the Rapsodo, it's it's 20.8. Spin axis on the Eye Mini was 34. Okay, ball speeds. 160.6 on the Eye Mini, 162. So you're 2 miles an hour quicker with the Rapsodo. All right, let's try and hit a drive. Better. Almost in the middle of the club face. We had 161.5 on the Eye Mini. We had 164 on the Rapsodo. Club speeds, Rapsodo had 112 and the Eye Mini had 114.4. Again, you've got quite a significant ball speed drop with the Eye Mini, and the PRGR didn't pick that up. PRGR had 113 for club speed. We had 161.3 on the Eye Mini. We had 164 on the Rapsodo, and we had 165 on the PRGR. Again, PRGR and Rapsodo quite similar. There's a mile an hour ball speed in it, but looking at the Eye Mini again, you've lost what, 3 miles an hour, 2.7 miles an hour, which might not sound like a lot, but that will definitely affect your carry distance, especially in GS Pro. All right, let's hit another one. Okay, decent strike there. 162.2 on the Eye Mini, we'll call it 162. 163 on the Rapsodo, 165 on the PRGR. For club speeds, 114 on the Rapsodo, 112 on the PRGR, 116.7 on the Eye Mini. And again, look at the smash factor, it's 1.39 on the Eye Mini, which is just wrong. I actually hit that drive pretty good, but that smash factor number is useless. I mean, there's just no consistency with the club head speeds on the Eye Mini. And again, that low ball speed is just not helping that smash factor number. Comparing that to the Rapsodo, the smash factor was 1.44. I definitely agree with that because like I said, as soon as I hit that, I said, that's a good drive. Okay, that'll be interesting. Hit that one good. 162.4 on the Eye Mini with 113.5 club speed. That seems accurate. Ball speed, yeah, potentially a little low. Let's look at the Rapsodo. We had 111 club speed, 164 ball speed. So again, we're losing a mile and a half ball speed. And then the club speed, again, the club speed on the Rapsodo saying it's a little lower and the Eye Mini a little quicker. Club and ball speed on the PRGR. So the PRGR had that as 113 club speed, 166 ball speed. So significant loss in ball speed when comparing it to the PRGR. I know what people are going to say. They're going to say this unit is far more expensive than the PRGR, therefore this is more accurate than the PRGR. But what I'm seeing is all of my other units seem to say one thing and the Eye Mini says another. And to me, I'm just going, well, hang on a minute. That seems odd. And then when I watched that video from Mr. Short Game and I watched those driver swings and I saw the ball speed difference, I was like, okay, I'm not going crazy. There is actually something in this. When I was at the peak of my speed a few months ago, I was hitting 130 with the green stick consistently on my PRGR. I'm yet to get 130, so I have lost a little bit of speed. Okay, I'll do a couple of more drives with the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, and then I'll power up the Garmin, and we'll compare the Garmin for ball speeds. That first swing after the speed training, look at this ball flight. I mean, that is a complete misread by the Eye Mini. And this is what I'm seeing. These shots that just have a 35 spin axis, I mean, look at the backspin on that. It said it had 4,500 RPM with a massive slice. That's just not correct. That's just a massive misread. Looking at the Rapsodo, 160 ball speed, 112 club speed, and that was the ball flight that it felt like. On the PRGR, we had 113 as a club speed, 162 as a ball speed. And so, I mean, it's just wrong. Looking at this, let's have a look and we'll dig into this. So this is said it's had 3,800 backspin and 2,725 right spin, which is just a complete misread. Let's look at the actual impact. The impact was low, I'll give it that. So yep, sure, it'll have a little bit more backspin, but let's just look as the club comes in. Impacts, it is low. And then it takes off with a pretty neutral ball flight, maybe a slight fade, not a massive 34 right spin axis. That's just completely wrong. There's your result on the view software. And to me, that is just completely wrong. Okay, let's continue on with the test. Okay, we'll go for one more drive with the Rapsodo, and then I'll boot up the R10. Not a good swing. 158.9 for ball speed on the Eye Mini, 160 on the MLM2 Pro. So again, we're losing a mile an hour, call it. The PRGR didn't pick that one up. For club speeds, PRGR had 112 and the Rapsodo had 112. So they're both agreeing with each other. 114.6 on the Eye Mini. Right, let's boot up the Garmin. Okay, I've got the Garmin booted up and I'm going to use RCT balls for this test. Again, I haven't taken the time to align the Garmin. I'm just focused on ball speed, club speed, and we've got backspin in there as well. Okay, not the best strike. We had 159.5 for ball speed on the Eye Mini, 112.3 club speed. On the Garmin, we had 162 for ball speed, 110 for club speed. Backspins there. Actually, both very similar. Like I said, I am using my RCT golf balls, so the Garmin should calculate the spin. Okay, not a good swing. I think I'm getting tired now. Swing's getting very lazy. It was towed, so the Eye Mini picked up on the draw, the gear effects. Looking at ball speeds again, 158.5 on the Eye Mini, 161 on the Garmin. Club speeds, 109 on the Garmin versus 111.4 on the Eye Mini. The PRGR did miss both of those shots. We had 159.3 on the Eye Mini, 163 on the Garmin. Club speeds, yeah, 110 on the Garmin, 114.5 on the Eye Mini. We did get a 111 club speed on the PRGR, but it missed the actual ball speed. I mean, again, that's 4 miles an hour difference in ball speed there. That's a lot. Okay, not a good strike. We're getting tired. 162 on the Eye Mini, 165 on the Garmin, and the PRGR missed it. It did have 112 club speed though. Better swing. Ah, maybe not. I thought I hit that really well. That ball might have cracked actually, because I thought I hit that quite well. For ball speed, we had 153.7 on the Eye Mini, 157 on the Garmin, 158 on the PRGR. So the PRGR and the Garmin are agreeing with each other, and the Eye Mini is, I mean, it's well down on ball speed, well down. Okay, we had 160.8 on the Eye Mini, 164 on the Garmin, and the PRGR missed it. So again, very consistent theme. Eye Mini is what, 3 miles an hour plus slower than the Garmin. Yeah, I mean, overall it's not good. At least the club speed was better on the Eye Mini then. Okay, last shot. Let's sign off with a good one. 162.3 on the Eye Mini, 165 on the Garmin, and the PRGR missed it. Not a bad drive though. Pretty happy with that. For club speeds, again, the Eye Mini 114.8 versus 112 on the Garmin. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my Eye Mini versus all my launch monitors ball speed test. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Very interesting. And it is what I saw from the test with Mr. Short Game and the TrackMan 4. Again, the Eye Mini, lower ball speeds, higher club speeds. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. If you got any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.